Hey, what's up, DC viewers? It's me, the DC01, and welcome to this week's WWE 2K20 Towers episode. Yeah, we're gonna do Towers again, and we're gonna do the Roman Reigns Tower, because he's in the news recently. We'll get into that, but yeah, we have a lot of news to get through, and would you know it, most of it involves the coronavirus. Yay! So yeah, let's jump right in. Rey Mysterio and Dana Brooke are both in quarantine right now. I believe they both tested positive for coronavirus. So they will both be quarantined, meaning they will both miss WrestleMania, meaning Dana is out of the SmackDown Women's Championship six-pack match, so that kind of stinks. Also, Roman Reigns is pulling out of WrestleMania. That has been confirmed by all sides. Reigns is out of WrestleMania not because he's tested positive for coronavirus, but because he fears that due to his weakened immune system, that has been, weakened due to his battles with leukemia. If he were to get it, he's unsure that he would be able to fight it off or fight through it. So, yep, Reigns is out, which means the Universal Championship match has to be changed, and Reigns needs to be replaced. Yeah. And, this was all earlier this week. Like, all this stuff has been happening since, like, Monday. Like, this kind of stuff. Sunday and Monday, all this stuff kind of came out. And more wrestlers have been pulled more recently, but we'll get into that. So we'll start with Raw. The one thing everyone's talking about with Raw, well, one of the things, AJ Styles challenged The Undertaker to a boneyard match. And of course, everyone's reaction is, what is a boneyard match? People are assuming it's some kind of buried alive match or something, but yeah, no one knows what it is. Alright, so Reigns versus Bryan. Alright, so tag match, okay. Andrade Almas and Angel Garza beat Cedric Alexander, Ricochet. The one thing everyone's talking about with that match is the finish. The fact that the ref looked like he almost stopped his own count, as if Cedric Alexander was supposed to kick out but didn't. And when you go back and watch, you're like, yeah, he looks like he got knocked out. Basically almost hit Cedric with his spinning elbow, and people are wondering if Cedric was legitimately knocked out or concussed, which resulted in him not being able to kick out. Because both the ref, he almost stopped his count, went to go throw up a 2, but Cedric never kicked out, so they counted 3. And I'm sure Almas and Garza were going to win either way, but I don't think that was supposed to be the finish. Fight, overcome, believe. Your brothers? It's like, who's the other one? I only see one brother, Seth. Who is the other guy? Not important. So it's kind of cool that there is a story, but you're recreating all these matches. So this is supposed to be WrestleMania 29, I believe. The Shield versus Team Hell No. But they're using just the regular Roman Reigns and Seth and Daniel Bryan, and they're doing it the most recent WrestleMania. So they're basically recreating matches with getting all the same wrestlers, same arena, just not the one or the attires from when they actually did it. Oh, that's right. This is when Daniel Bryan was still the vegan. Not the vegan. You know what I mean? I don't know what you call it. This is like the yes is dead Daniel Bryan. Alright, continuing with Raw. The Street Profits beat Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink, both from NXT. During an in-ring interview with Shayna Baszler, Becky Lynch attacked Baszler with a steel chair. Aleister Black beat Leon Ruff, from another guy from NXT. Orton accepted the last man standing match with Edge. And Seth confronted Kevin Owens, basically saying that it was because of him that NXT is the thing it is today, that the Performance Center is even there. Because when he was first came to WWE, there wasn't a Performance Center. They only created that after NXT exploded, due to him, according to him. He then brought up their WrestleMania records, basically saying how he's never lost at WrestleMania, and if I'm remembering correctly, Owens has never won at WrestleMania. And that's another thing that everyone's kind of talking about with these empty arenas. Life modifications, yellow life bar. Okay, so we started with yellow life bars. I don't know why. So wait, what are the rules? Win condition. Okay. Okay, that didn't take long. It's just like, man, you're hard screwing this up. Oh. So it's funny that they're bringing up that, the fact that Seth turned on Reigns when they broke up the Shield, and this is the new Daniel Bryan. So this isn't even like supposed to be the original match. They're just recreating it like with the modern versions of everything. But yeah, so another thing everyone's kind of bringing up with these whole empty arena shows is that how much the promos have been helped by it, like with the silence, but in the arenas, just them talking, especially with Orton. And it really is more effective when they pause, like when they stop talking, it's dead silent. Like the effect of that, like, made a lot of their promos so much better. Also with Seth, because when there's a normal, like if there was a crowd there, you know, people would be talking the whole time. There would always be constant noise, even when none of the wrestlers were talking. There would always be noise from the crowd. There would be cheers, boos, or just chatter. And then they've also been helped with the fact that no one's chanting what after every sentence. Just allowing the moment to be there, you know, allow the silence. Whoop. Whoop. Boom. Get in the corner. No papers, baby, in the corner. Uh-oh. Okay, thank you, Seth. You take this guy on. He's all yours. Wee. Here we go. Alright, let's get with SmackDown. Tamina confronted all the four other members of their now fatal 5-way match at WrestleMania. She took out Naomi and Lacey Evans. Then Bayley and Sasha Banks attacked Naomi before they kind of backed up into Tamina, and she was like, "What you doing?" And Bayley and Banks then basically ran away. Drew Gulak beat Shinsuke Nakamura, meaning that Bryan gets Zayn in the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, which is nice. Ooh. Did he tag him or what? Ow. Nope. Ow. Um, Alexa Bliss beat Asuka. Uh oh. Heavy Machinery confronted Dolph Ziggler backstage. Dolph challenged Otis to a WrestleMania match, which Otis accepted. Nope. Corbin attacked Elias after Elias performed a song. It was basically a diss to Corbin. Elias and Corbin were on the structure, which Corbin threw Elias off. Well, he didn't really throw him off. He knocked him off. And then you just see Elias like dead on the floor, which was hilarious. And then in the main event, the New Day were going up against the Usos. The Miz and Morrison, who were on commentary, attacked them, causing a DQ. Then Michael Cole announced that a match had just been made, a triple threat ladder match. Miz and Morrison versus the Usos versus the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. The Usos then took out Miz, and the New Day took out Morrison. And the final segment, Bray Wyatt challenged Cena to a Firefly Funhouse match for WrestleMania. And of course everyone's like, what's a Firefly Funhouse match? So, yeah. Ow. Ow. No, get off me. And just recently, and by recently I mean like the past like day or two, several other superstars have been removed from WrestleMania, including The Miz and Buddy Murphy. The Miz reportedly turned up sick to SmackDown. He showed up sick, which apparently got a lot of people upset at him. It's like, really, you show up sick during all this? So he is reportedly out of WrestleMania. Now, of course, a lot of people are kind of confused because the one thing that WWE is doing that a lot of people really don't agree with is the fact that WrestleMania is being taped. They're recording. They've actually been filming for the past week, which a lot of people don't like. It's like, man, because WWE have done that with, they've done that with Raws. They've done that with SmackDowns where they've, taped it and then aired it later. They've even done it with a couple of pay-per-views, but never with WrestleMania, because, the whole point is that it's live. So a lot of people are like, so is Miz actually going to be out? Because apparently they've already filmed that triple threat ladder match. Apparently they filmed a bunch of matches actually already. Now, of course, you could see the upside of this. It's like, these matches can be a lot more, theatrical, because they're taped. There's not going to be any mistakes. There's not going to be any botches, because, you can just edit them out and redo it. No. So along with Miz and Murphy, Asuka and Cesaro, there's a lot going on with them. They were reportedly diagnosed with coronavirus. They're reportedly removed from it. But apparently that's been changed. Apparently that was a mistake or something, which I don't know what's going on. One, two, ow. What are you? Get off me. So yeah, so hopefully Cesaro and Asuka didn't have it, because if they did, I mean, think of all the wrestlers they were in contact with. I mean, Cesaro was there during the match between Bryan between Gulak and Nakamura, and that Bryan was there. So if they got it from Cesaro, that'd be a big thing. I mean, already 2 title matches are going to have to be changed. They've already been changed. Maybe 3 if Miz really is out and they haven't filmed their match yet. Speaking of matches that have been affected, it was announced recently that Bobby Lashley and Aleister Black were supposed to have a match at WrestleMania. There's been very little build because supposedly Bobby Lashley is in quarantine right now. But also they've supposedly already filmed their match. Their match has already been filmed. So maybe we see it, maybe we don't. So, yeah. Apparently so apparently the Black Lashley match has already been taped, and so it's done. But apparently, like, the days before the match was taped, Bobby Lashley was in quarantine, which is why there's been, like, no build for it. And I don't know if Bobby Lashley's back in quarantine after the match or whatever. I mean, this whole thing is, like, ridiculous now. Ow. I went for a Superman punch. Oh, no you don't. Get off. Okay. No. Get off me. Seth, do something. Thank you. Ow. Nope. Oh, Superman punch. I thought he was gonna go for a spear. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, Seth, do something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, we already got the 5-star match. Now we just gotta win. A. X. Here we go. Superman punch. Going for it. Alright, come on, count it. 1. Seth, take care of Bryan. Got him. And Bryan's like, dang it. Alright, cool. Perfect. You know, I think we're gonna finish it there. So overall, Raw and SmackDown were actually pretty fun. Raw was really entertaining. The promos are really good. Probably due to the fact that, you know, there is no crowd. And then let's see everyone who's confirmed out of WrestleMania: Rey Mysterio, Dana Brooke, Roman Reigns, Miz and Murphy. If Miz, you know, they haven't already filmed their match. Asuka and Cesaro were kind of on the cuffs of being out, and Lashley has already filmed his match. Okay. So that's gonna be really weird because, I mean, like I said, some of these matches have already happened, and we haven't even gotten really much of a build for them. So it's gonna be kind of funny to see Raw and SmackDown. It's like, I'm gonna beat you, and it's like, well, one of you's already beating the other. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make videos all the time. Stay tuned for versus Guy01 signing out. Bye, guys.